see an improvement in the turbidity levels of the waters. Bernard said, I'm in danger of becoming a supreme leader. Look in my face, do I look like a supreme leader? And that is to paraphrase Prof. Star. At Mills, do I look like a cat hunter? Do I look like a supreme leader? I'm a Democrat true and true. And even when we attained 2/3 of parliament, I said that we're not going to use it to ride roughshod over the minority, and that we're going to give opportunity for democracy to flourish. And so we don't intend to use our 2/3 majority to steamroll our democracy. We believe that even though the people of Ghana gave us that overwhelming majority, it wasn't meant to turn Ghana into a dictatorship. They gave it to us in order that we could carry out reforms to make our governance better. And I think that we stand a very good chance with that 2/3 majority to finally move the amendments to the Constitution that we have all wanted. In the past, because of hung parliaments and all that, we couldn't make any progress, because there are some of those amendments for which you need an overwhelming majority. And so Ghanaians have given us that opportunity and say, look, go ahead and do these things so that we can have a better constitution that will take Ghana for many more generations to come. And so that's what I believe. But I certainly am not on the way to becoming a supreme leader or an autocrat.
Finally, maybe on the last point.
Right.
Probably I'll just lump 2 points together. You know, the president talked about oral.
Right.
And then said that, you know, as far as he is concerned, the concerns of people that things are not moving as fast as they want it, and the perception created by the General Secretary, my brother Fifi quoted that some people are intervening to kind of stay the hand of justice one way or the other. It's not the case. And that what is the case, according to His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, is that they are adhering to due process. I was tickled by that, you know, due process. The president believes in due process. Very powerful, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. But when it comes to other people's rights, he doesn't believe in that. Mm. It's only in the case of oral that he wants due process. But I know what really is behind that. It's not anybody inducing anybody. It's just that they rush to say these big things to accuse the Akufo-Addo government of some corruption which was non-existent, and they are coming face to face with the facts. Okay? Facts are different from sensation. Right. And so what is sensationalized, that is corruption. I remember, I saw, the picture is still in my mind. My brother Ablakwa sitting in some one of your media houses, your colleagues, I don't know if I should mention their name, but in their studio. Okay. Going about on the board, showing about some 18 billion outstanding to be retrieved from some oral effort. Where is the 18 billion? Okay. What they are faced with is not due process, because if President Mahama was following due process in that arena, then he should also be seen to follow in due process when it comes to the rights of citizens that they are arresting every day and abusing their human rights, their right to bail. They use all manner of tactics, unacceptable military-style tactics, to detain people beyond the 48 hours that the law provides for. So President Mahama is not adhering to any due process when it comes to oral, because we don't know him to be a believer in due process when it comes to the rights of citizens. He arrests them, he watches for them to be detained beyond 48 hours, and he's quiet about it. And in the case of these two ladies, I think Dede and the other one, the guys who made the comments that, from Kumasi who were arrested, it now shows us that he knows that these things are happening, that they were detained more than the 48 hours, and he is aware, based on this comment he made yesterday. So he cannot be on one breath promoting that I am a believer in due process, and on the other hand, we see him visibly abusing it or watching or looking on for that to happen. So that's not the case, right? It's not a believer. in due process matters.
But are the two
but
the
finally,
same?
they're exactly the same.
Okay.
Okay, you can't be hot and cold. You have to be either hot or cold.
Right.
So if he says he believes in due process, here is a law, isn't it?
Yeah.
When people's rights under the Constitution is abused, you can't allow people to speak freely. In this country, if you speak now, I don't know, maybe by the time we leave here, they will arrest me because I've been speaking. You understand? Mahama, police, IGP, they can arrest you.
Richard, are you saying?
You understand?
Are you saying?
So I'm just saying,
Are you saying?
Just
one small question. One small.
You want me to land? So
Just
don't
one
ask me
question.
questions.
One
Because if
small
you ask me questions, I can't land. Okay?
Okay, so when you're done.
You sat in planes, right?
Yes.
When they are coming down, they come down. When they are going up, they go.
Don't
When
worry,
they are coming down, you are going.
I'll let you crash land. Don't worry. I'll let you crash land.
So, Moro, the last point I'll make, then you can ask me a question,
Okay.
is that President Mahama, I think at Bernard Avle's questioning,
yes.
element of that is more or less probably becoming an autocrat and all. So, no, he cannot be. He is not. Okay? He is not an autocrat. Moro. The humble thing I would do, of course, I know, remembering the president from before who says you cannot advise me because you haven't been a president before. So I'm mindful of that. I'm not trying to advise His Excellency, but I'm only saying that, His Excellency, let Ghanaians see you to be a Democrat, not to hear you saying you are a Democrat. There are two different things. You are either a Democrat, in which case you don't have to tell us, but when you have to tell us that you're a Democrat, it means you're not a Democrat. Moro. So, Mr. President, let us Ghanaians, you are our president. We respect you, we love you, in fact. Outside of his politics, I love President Mahama. But, sir, let's see you to be a Democrat. Let's not hear you to be saying you're a Democrat, because the two are not the same.
Okay.
Moro.
Right.
Now you can ask me a question.
You didn't want me to ask, so I'll ask you.